Hi guys, it's Lena here, and I'm here with a full face of L'Oreal. First, I'm coming at you with the L'Oreal Paris Visible Lift Eye Concealer in 601 Fair. First, I'm using it as a primer because I didn't want to buy a new primer, but the L'Oreal primer is good if you are interested in it. Next, I'm coming in with the Infallible Paints Metallic Eyeshadows Violet Luster for the lid. It is a gorgeous shadow, and I think there are some holiday kits out this year that have some of those colors in it. Next is the Color Riche Pocket Palette Avenue des Roses. First, I am going in with the crease shade, and here's where I'm realizing that it's actually a little warm for the violet shadow, but we're going to make it work. Also, none of these colors are matte, is what I did realize. So that was a little bit of a mistake on my part. It really only comes up for the brow bone highlights, because I like a matte brow bone highlight, and this one it's got a little bit of sheen to it, but it's okay. We make it work. Next, here is the Infallible Paints Eyeliner in Black Party. You guys, this is actually really good. It's a felt tip, not my favorite personally, but it's not that hard, and it gets super close to the lash line. So if that's something you're worried about, this is a good one, and it does stay. So next is the Voluminous of Mascara, the original type. I actually really like this. I know it's not a lot of people's favorites anymore now that the new one in that pink tube came out. But you know what? This still works well for me. I had it around, so I didn't have to buy another mascara for this because I have a ton. But so I just went with this, and it does give me some good volume on my lashes, so I have no complaints. Next is the Brow Stylist Definer. I believe my color is in Brunette, so it's the hair dark if you go by my actual eyebrows. But this, if you like one of those little micro-tipped brow pencils, this is really good. And it does have a nice spoolie on the other end. It didn't, break first time or anything on me, so I definitely recommend it. My eyebrows are going to be a little heavy in this video. I went a little overboard personally, but don't blame that on the pencil. Blame that on me. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, they don't have a brow gel, so bummer there. Next, we are coming in with something that I didn't actually really like. This is the Studio Secrets Professional Primer, the Anti-Redness version. It does help with redness, I'll give it that, but it does nothing else. So you definitely, if you're going to use this, you need like an actual primer to work with as well, which kind of defeats the purpose of buying a primer. Next, I'm going in with the Coverall Foundation. This is a more moussey foundation. My color is in 301 Classic Ivory. And I actually do like moussey foundations. I find that they give better coverage if that's something that you're looking for than most regular liquid foundations. Not all, but most. But I do prefer to apply them with a brush. I just think that helps spread them out a little better. Maybe it's just in my head. I don't know. A brush does take a little bit more work than a sponge, though. I will give it that. Now, I'm going back in with the concealer. And as far as it being a concealer is concerned, I actually do like it. I do think it has a little rollerball. I do think that helps it depuff. It is really liquidy, though, so best to go in with a finger rather than, a sponge that's just going to eat all of it. By the way, speaking of sponges that eat everything, I hate the L'Oreal sponge. It eats everything. Next, I am using the True Match Super Blendable Powder in W1 Porcelain. That is not great for setting under the eyes, honestly, but for the face, it works just fine. It's a basic powder that keeps me relatively matte, and I do like the True Match line because it's got some good customization as far as, colors are concerned. Now here, I should have done this before my powder, but I forgot. You saw me make a face. That was why. This is the Infallible Galaxy Stick in the shade Galaxy Gold. It's really pink, but it's nice as long as you go in before powder. Next is the True Match Super Blendable Blush in Rosy Outlook. It is C5 through 6, so it is a cooler toned blush. Despite me blending with my hand, it is actually blendable. Trust me. Next is something that is limited edition, but I've seen it come out twice before. It is the Glam Bronze for Face and Body Bronzer in 01 Light. So I think it'll come back out again next summer, so I felt okay doing it. Plus, you can get it pretty easily on eBay. Finally, we have an Infallible lip paint in Wild Rose. These are one of the few L'Oreal lip products that I can stand the smell of. I kind of wish I'd gotten a different color. This is really kind of Barbie pink. But we're going to go with it. It's fine. But I do really like these. They're very creamy. They're very pigmented. They're not going to stay all day, but they're all right. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Bye.